Hi guys, it's Grace Barnett here. This is my YouTube channel. This video is a lot different of a format than I normally do because if you've looked at my YouTube channel, I've really just done, personal videos and short films on here because, yeah, that's just all I've really done. And so I'm gonna try to start doing more videos face to face and see how it goes if I like it because I really like other YouTubers and like their commentary videos. I personally find it really comforting to listen to other people's views and topics on things, and I was just like, why don't I start trying to do that myself? So here I am trying to do that myself. Basically, this video is just going to be covering my 2020 and a lot of the feelings I've had. I know it's only November, but I'm gonna be busy the next few months, so I decided today would be a good day to sit down, try to do a video. I'm shooting on my computer because I like the look of it. But yeah, today's November 1st, 3 days from the upcoming election verdict. Very scary. I'm voting today in person. I was supposed to vote earlier, but something happened. I couldn't, but I'm still voting early. Just right now is a huge time of uncertainty, and it is what feels like, at least to me, the end of an era. I'm 18 years old. I just started college, and within my first year, my program got cut. I'm in school to be a teacher, so I'm in an education program at a university, and the education program is getting cut because of budget cuts, because, coronavirus. And I'm honestly not that sad about it because everything happens for a reason. I'm more upset that there's going to be a huge cut of educators in my county that I live in. But, trying to stay positive. So basically, I just wanted to use this video to cover things that I've been stressing out personally in my life and hope that one of you guys can watch this and possibly relate. And, so anyway, it's November 1st, and it's what feels like an end of an era. Leaving high school, especially in a time like this, has been really hard on me. Because, you go from being in high school, and everything is in high school. All your friends, your teachers, what you think about, your classes, everything revolves around high school because that's where you spend 8 to 10 hours of your day. And then now that we're 18 and we're just basically thrown into all this adult stuff, now I have to work out my savings. Now I really have to focus on my job instead of it just being a part-time minimum wage job. Now I have to really focus on my job. I have to focus on my career. I have to focus on going to school. It's a lot. My parents are moving to another state in the next year. Very scary to be far from them. I've been thinking about moving from Florida to Georgia, which is a really difficult decision because everything I've ever known is in my hometown. And, I sit here and, I go on my Instagram, on my Facebook, and I see all my friends from high school. They're all just living their lives, and I'm so grateful for them and so happy for them. But it's bittersweet seeing everybody you've ever known leave and blossom into their own people with a life that's separate from yours. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to understand and take in, especially in an abrupt and confusing time like we are in today with coronavirus, something that I'm sure none of us ever imagined. And just seeing people develop their own lives separate from yours, who at one point you thought would be everything to you, it's just a little bit scary. Just a little bit sad. But that's just how it is. And I look at all these pictures around my room of my family members, of my friends from high school, and I look at them and everybody just looks so young. And I'm getting to the age where I'm starting to notice people aging. I'm starting to notice, wow, my parents are looking older. And that's very sad. at least to me, because I'm just an old soul like that and I get sad over those things. um, I look at pictures. Well, none of you have been in my room if you're watching this video, at least I hope not, but I'm just a very sentimental person. I like keep photos of my family tree around my room. You know, I look at all these photos from my childhood and I'm starting to forget it. Because I remember being younger and thinking about all my childhood memories and it being so vivid in my mind. Like I could remember it like it was yesterday. And then now that I'm getting older, it's hard to remember my childhood. It's hard to remember all those little details and all those little trips, all those small things that I could remember so easily when I was 11 versus not even having a recollection of now at 18 years old. And I'm only 18. So, of course, it makes it really scary for thinking about what about when I'm 20? What about when I'm 30? What about when I'm 50? And just like this overthinking and this thought loop. And that's what happens during quarantine, I guess. So yeah, a lot of my family lives in Georgia. I've been thinking about what I'm gonna do once my two parents move to Georgia with the rest of my family and I'm left in Florida. Like, I'm wondering, will I stay here? Is there a reason for me to stay here if my parents are gone? Just a lot of questions. And it's just so weird right now because you look at your life and it can go in any direction you choose. Like, if I really wanted to in a non-coronavirus world, in a regular world, honestly, if I wanted to, I could just move somewhere. Just drive somewhere in my car. Never look back. You can make that decision for yourself at this age if you really wanted to. And it's just crazy to me that there's so many opportunities, so many different paths, and it's honestly overwhelming because you think about, well, what's the right path for me? What path is gonna lead me to the life that I'm meant to be in? That's just one thing. But honestly, the moral of this video, the purpose of this video of me sharing these really personal thoughts and experiences that some of you might find interesting, some of you might be like, this girl has a boring ass life. The moral of it is that life right now seems so stressful. It seems so uncertain. It feels like the end of the world because we're going through a global pandemic. But I guess the most comforting thing I have to say about all of this is that so many people before us have thought the same thing. I'm sure there's been times in history when people literally thought the world was about to implode. When people thought that there was no hope left. And then here we are. You know, there's still hope. There's still opportunity. And things will be okay in the whole grand scheme of things. And right now is a time where we have to support each other. We have to be empathetic. We have to be considerate, loving. And I think that if we, as a whole, just like in the sense of the whole world, if we continue these notions and ideas, then we'll come out on the other side okay. I hope. Alright, well, that's really it for this discussion. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video or leave a comment. I'd love to hear your guys' experiences on your 2020 so far. And I do have some unposted projects. I don't know if you guys want me to post them. Like, I made a music video, but then the artist didn't like it. And yeah, so right now I'm gonna be working on a few freelance projects. I'm not gonna say what because I don't wanna leave it for a little surprise. And yeah, just leave a like if you like this video and you like this whole like speaking to the camera, stuff like that. I'm sure like my future videos will be a little bit more professional, a little bit more like put together than this, but I just wanted to see like how it works out and how many people would watch it. And you know, if you like it, more videos to come. So stay safe, you guys. Bless up.